Hey everyone, this is Guraka Games. Welcome back to another video here on PGA Tour 2K21. Today we are looking at another course. This is one that I haven't played yet, and this is called Chiang Mai, Thailand. Looks really nice on the pictures, and I think it's got quite a few thumbs up and plays, ratings. You can see it's 5-star. So this is a Delta themed fictional par 71. The yardage which we are playing here is 6966. Medium fast green speed, medium soft firmness, and medium difficulty. This course was made by Gareth Irvine. So looking forward to playing this. Looks really nice in the pictures I'm kind of scrolling through. And as I said, with the kind of ratings and such that's got, it seems that's going to be like a really nice course anyway. We're playing this on pins number 1, just so you know. And I'm playing cold today, meaning that I haven't actually played on this game at all. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we can put in a nice round. I'm obviously just playing one round.
Hi there, my name is
just
John.
to check out the course.
Welcome you to the course today. First up on the menu today is a lovely
There is a nice view. That is a really nice view actually. Looking around into this big valley, I can see some waterfalls in the background. Again, I've said this many times, it's nice to open up with a nice view like this, and even with that little shack on the right hand side, that little gazebo, really nice. I'm going to just check out my swing first.
That swing was
Okay, I thought I was practice swinging, but I do this all the time. Ended up being a really good shot, so I don't really care, thankfully. I say really good, it was fast, but hopefully we roll back off this green. Looks like we are going to. But this is a nice view. You can look in the background and you can see why it has the ratings that it does.
second shot.
So that was supposed to be a practice shot, but never mind. It's okay. We're going to take a splash shot here. This green, let's have a look at this green. It kind of is sloping upwards mainly. It does slope off at the edges on the right hand side, which we've obviously gone off. But yeah. Let's take the splash shot. I think somewhere around 76% it is, so I would usually go for this, put some backspin on and not do a full shot. Just somewhere like this. Should roll it nicely.
Alright, nice little 2-foot putt.
Rocking my taco putter today as well. So yeah, nice hole there, nice little birdie. Kind of an easier hole because you've got all the distance that you can make off that drive. You can actually drive the green there on a par 4.
Hopefully that's a sign of good,
but it doesn't mean you're going to stay on the green. So here we've got these nice huts on the left hand side. Look at this. I like that detail there. Really nice. And the jetty, the boats there. They look like kind of Asian style boats here. Yeah, definitely. I love it. Little details. Fantastic. As again, a visually pleasing course here for the player. So up 4 feet here. I feel like we can add on a little bit of loft maybe. Or de-loft it, I should say. That's the opposite of what I actually said. But and then just try and hit maybe a slightly fast shot. That might be my natural shot at the moment. Which is good for this. Hopefully. It's going to bounce right though. Not too bad actually.
Yep,
not too bad.
Alright, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way.
So yeah, really, like, I'm not going to be judging all the details in these courses and how it's made from a course maker's point of view, because I'm not a course maker. Just going to be checking it out for a player point of view, as you know. It's a good putt, I think. Think it's a good putt.
That one drops on in for your second consecutive birdie. Wind is blowing left to right
Okay.
on this one.
Again, look at this lovely view. This looks like you're hitting for about 2 miles, right? For some reason, it's got that sort of thing where it looks like you're hitting for a real long, because you've got this big river you're hitting over and it's downhill. The wind is kind of in our favour here. The fairway going from right to left, really. Downhill, right to left. So, but it should be easy enough to make unless you hit a real bad kind of fast shot. But with the wind helping us, yeah. We've got a nice little shack detail on the left again. Hitting over those jetties. Let's just go for it. Let's go for the left edge. Let's just hit a nice shot. Hitting a slight fast here is okay.
Shot's looking nice here.
Should bounce fine. It's quite flat. It's kind of more of a tiered fairway than anything. It does go right to left, as in downhill, right to left, but it's kind of tiered, so the parts that you land on are actually quite flat, so you don't have to worry too much about being bounced into the water or anything. So this green here, obviously, got the little bunk on the middle left corner, one to the right. Tiered again, so more like the height of this green is higher on the front end, going downhill. This is as I said before, the first tees, so we're hitting. Well, we want to be hitting here and landing more on the right side, if anything. Don't want to go to the left because of that. As you can see, the downhill, but we should be a little short, but because our lie is downhill, should help us out. Put a little bit of brakes on this and go slightly left, but not too far because of the ball being above our feet. Let's just take the shot. Nice shot, I think. Still shorter than I thought. I thought being on a downhill lie would push our ball forward, but I guess the wind kind of held it in place. Somewhere around here, I think we'll do. Let's take a practice shot. Should be okay. If it turns.
Ooh, tough break. And just drop this on in and you'll get a par.
So our first par today.
Goes down. Okay,
interesting hole though. I really like that green. Do like that green. Makes you think. Little bridge there going across this little sand gully. A couple of bridges there. These little details here I like. You can see in between the fairway. He's not just made a bit of sand. He's put some little bits of shrubs and the bridge and rocks here like this. These little details are what I like. I like to see this sort of thing. It's uphill to the flag, but I think with the wind here, if we hit somewhere around here, we should easily make it. With a slight fast should also help us. Just about. I'm going to make this, I think, Obviously, it's probably a little bit uphill, as we can see. But with the wind, I think we were certain to be able to make this over. And this bunker here, if we can go down the club, kind of into the rocks with those bits of, I don't know what you call them, little grassy, bushy things around the bunkers. Makes it look kind of more natural. It's the kind of, the overgrowth is coming through a little bit. I like that. And this should be the right club, I believe. It's the only one we can really go for. I think we just go for this. Fast is not what I was after, really. I'm hitting fast by natural today. As I said, I'm playing cold. So I'm going to naturally be hitting the fast shots. Sometimes that happens when I'm not warmed up. You've seen me play before. But it is a par 5 anyway, so I'm happy to be where we are. I'm going to put some spin on this because we're hitting from kind of a downhill lie. Oh, I think if that was a perfect shot, that would have had a chance,
Stuck it close from the trap. Well done.
But yeah.
This would be nice to get for birdie. Looking pretty good. Oh yeah, well.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this course so far.
The wind's a little blustery, blowing right to left on this.
Let's take a look at this one. Some rocks down here, outcrops. I like to look at the details and take a nice good view of the course. I just saying the bunkers look very natural. He's done a good job of making them look like they are kind of, they haven't been fully maintained. Hey, our first perfect shot.
Drive's looking good.
Yeah, and you know me from previous videos. I've always said anything when people make things look quite natural on certain courses, when it suits it, I really enjoy. Got those waterfalls in the background there. Have a look at this. You can't fly over quite as much as you used to be able to do in the old game, but yeah. I think this should be fine here. There's a bit of a backstop. We need a bit of rolling space. It goes a little bit downhill. And our lie is slightly uphill, so yeah, I'm just going to go for this from somewhere around here. It's a decent enough shot. I'll take that. There we go. Nice and close.
Green and rag. I'm liking it. And a 4-foot putt. Let's keep this going. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Good work out there.
Pretty good. Not playing too badly so far. A few fast shots, but you know, as I said, it's how I usually start off when I'm not warmed up. So we can have a choice of going right or left of this nice little middle section. I'm thinking right. It might take us down towards more of the level of the actual flag. These bunkers, they may be in play because we're hitting so far downhill, but with the wind here, I think we're okay to just take this shot. Yeah, hopefully we get a nice kick. We might well do, we might not though. We'll see. Ooh, yes, I like the kick. You know, these fast shots might come to bite me. They might come back to bite me.
Second shot
if I'm not careful. Do I want to go for this? Is the question. I think this is just too far. I'm probably going to hit somewhere with this club, and then maybe roll towards the actual green. Looks like we're being pushed, but I thought we'd land up a little bit short. We'll see. We might roll into this rough here. It's funneling us to the left of the rough though. Might just end up short of the green, which is pretty perfect really. Probably should have took a little bit more time looking at the wind there and such. Too busy looking at the course, you know. Somewhere like here should be fine. This still might roll out quite a bit. You could even do a shot like this, and then this should just kick you forward. But I'd rather just do this and apply lots of backspin. It's probably the safer shot, and not even do a full shot, you know. Something like that. That's gone quite left because of my fast shot there. But this should be doable. Should be doable.
Here we go. Let's save par on this one. This putt's good so far.
Whoa. Really thought we had that. That broke a lot more than I thought. First bogey. But that honestly looked like...
Teeing up now on the
just misread that, I guess. Interesting. So these bunkers here, definitely in play. You could be bounced into them, but we should be carrying them, especially with the wind. I'm going to aim more towards the right hand side of this fairway because I think it is cambered right to left. So we should get a kick to the left anyway.
Looking fine from the tee here.
Nice view of the waterfalls in the background as you're taking these shots. It's nice to have a good view to look at, making the experience a lot more enjoyable.
Okay, about 170 yards to the
you know, this sort of detail with the waterfalls, kind of, you know, almost like step waterfalls. You know, one that leads to another, going down into the lake. Really nice detail. Takes a lot of skill to create these sorts of things. I think just a bit of backspin, or sorry, lofting, I should say. And with this ball being above our feet here, going towards this bunker, I think, you know, we're kind of in this tier in the middle. I want to kind of land on that knuckle if I can, or just at the start of the tier. Hopefully we can if we do a perfect shot though. But yeah, let's go for it. Not a wide landing area at all. Oh, on the fast end. Yeah, I'm just not warmed up enough right now. It's just happening, and there's not much I can do about it. I guess we lofted that too much. But in this game, I found that when you loft something, it doesn't affect it as much as delofting on the shorter clubs. And I've confirmed that by actually playing with the circles on, with the, whatever it's called. You know those little aids with the circles and such. Okay, I'm going to go somewhere around here.
Looking super.
Yeah, just turned away a little bit too much at the end. Not a bad putt though.
Give this one a tap and we will
Had the right idea.
All right, let's head to
Need to get back on that birdie train.
Teeing her up now on a par
So a short par 3 here. Lots of kind of sand around. And we're on the top tier of this green. Slight tier really. You really want to land more on the right hand side. However, I think, yeah, it's kind of flat where the landing area is here. If you can get it right, and there's a little bit of a backstop, then this is absolutely fine. I'm going to de-loft maybe slightly. Just kind of touch it and then go from here. Finally, we get a perfect.
Coming in for a landing on the
Looks
short
pretty
stuff.
decent,
Pretty
actually.
good.
Should stop quite quickly. Did roll on a little bit more than I thought,
Like what
but
you did there.
should be able to get this in.
Is about 11 feet.
A little bit hard, but will it turn? No.
Right by the hole. And for the par. Looking good. All right, we can get out of here with a par. Currently 3 under par for the day.
3 under par.
Teeing this one up
We
on
started
hole
off really
number 9.
well, and then since then we've put in a few iffy shots, but as I said, my first round of the day, not expecting a perfect round. Not that I've ever had a perfect round, to be honest. Just taking a look over this lake here, the little details, again, the rocks, the beauty. So we're hitting into this little small area, but this shouldn't be a problem. Just aim to the right, let the wind take you to the actual area. We did hit a very fast here. Well, not a very fast, but in the red fast. And it's going to be punishing us.
Too bad.
But it is a par 5, so
Make this a
hopefully
short
it shouldn't
stay
really
at
matter
the
too
beach.
much if we just land somewhere on this area. Ball is well below our feet. To try and hit this, yeah, I'm hitting all these fast shots. This actually works out fine, but every time I play, when I take my first round of the day, this is what happens. Which is why I don't tend to play society events as my first round. Because, yeah, it doesn't always work out well. I'm going to actually use this club and loft it a fair bit with that wind and being uphill. Should be a perfect shot, yeah. I felt much better than some of them. Hopefully the loft is enough with the wind.
Heading for the green.
I mean, that was a smack-on shot. I love that shot. Didn't talk too much about the green here. I'm sorry,
Ooh, setting up for birdie here.
but sometimes you just kind of get into playing.
Well done out there. That's your 5th birdie on
So I apologise if I
the
do
day.
miss out talking about some of the holes a little
Bringing
bit,
things down to 4 under after that one.
but I'll do my best.
Careful out there. Wind's going
So
right
now we're
right
coming up
on
to where
this
these
one.
waterfalls are. Sometimes waterfalls do cause a little bit of jitteriness in the game, but this isn't too bad. Actually, this is quite smooth now. It's just a little bit here and there. I like the rocks that these waterfalls are going into. Kind of beachy areas here. It would look absolutely wonderful if you were playing this in real life. Yeah, so let's just go for this. Again, another mega fast shot. Hopefully we're short of the bunker though. Gonna be light rough.
Well, it did look good for a bit there.
Heavy
Sorry
rough.
about that.
Never mind.
We're in the big
Wow, so hitting in the heavy rough here is going to punish us. But 88% here, we're going to have to just go for this. I'm going to put some brakes on this, and then, yeah. But this green's got a tiny landing area. Let's look around the green, though. How nice this looks with the bridge. And the rocks behind it. A really nice par 3. But we were aiming here, I believe. And I think we put some backspin on. I have to trust that this is going to be fine. Another fast shot. Looks like it might have helped us accidentally. Oh dear me, just stuck in the ground there.
don't know what that was. Just
See, this
low on
hole
that
went
ledge.
downhill as soon as I hit into the rough there.
Third
Again,
shot.
it's just my fast shots today. Just my fast shots. I've hit some nice perfect shots, but it's just when I'm not warmed up, my thumb is a little bit
Solid hole tapping in
out of
for par.
control.
All right, let's see what happens on hole number 11.
See if we can put in a better back 9 anyway. 19 feet up for this par 3, looking nice next to this waterfall again. Should be a decently easy hole if you play it correctly. I think we've got the right area. Just taking a few more flyover views just for you to look. This should be nice. If it isn't fast, it's a perfect shot. Should end up really well, in my view. Pin high, nice.
That's out of the top shelf. Good work. And here we go. Potential birdie. That was a good putt, and it drops in for birdie number 6 on the day. Here we go, par 5 ahead.
Okay, a
of us.
par
Let's see what
5.
happens.
Hitting over this kind of little valley here. Nice view. Take a look at this view from the other side here. Now we're up on this high little hilly area. This is actually a very makeable par 5. I'm going to hit right on this top right hand side area. Let the wind take you. But also note that the fairway is again sloping from right to left.
Fairway, I think.
We're landing on this high area. 299 yards.
We're
decent.
around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin.
I feel like this is too far, really. We could either go for like a nice safe shot here, or we can try and go for this. But with the wind and it being downhill, it's going to roll across the green. So I'm actually just going to take the safe option here. So, but this is kind of, it depends on the wind, really, for this. I just think this is going to roll on too far. It's not necessarily going to be a difficult second shot. Maybe we should go for this and try and just shorten the shot down a little bit, but whenever I do that, I always hit fast shots. I think I kind of rush the movement, so I'm going to take it nice and safe. Ball above our feet. This should work out nicely. Hopefully. It might roll us left. Actually, no, it bounced us nice from forward. And this is going to be really good on the green here. Did not expect it to roll this far. We did end up off the green, which is very surprising.
Okay, here's our
Very
third
downhill
shot.
green, but this is okay. We can splash this one up here. Yeah, this is probably the shot we want. Bit of backspin. Let's just go for it. Seems good. Yeah, nice distance on that.
This one's a 4-foot putt. Good job on that putt.
Wonderful. Nice,
6 and a
easy
par
played hole
3.
there.
Got a par 4 on this one.
Par 4. I was going to say, those of you with the longer drivers may be able to make this, but look at this little detail here. The little, is this the clubhouse? I don't know. Like a simple shack type clubhouse. Don't know, but this bunker looks really nice, leading to that bridge. There's no real like paths to walk down. It's kind of just like on the grass, and then you walk across. Very natural looking. But we're going to hit this club here. Or do we? Is this too long? This being all this way downhill, you know, with the wind. If the wind wasn't on my tail here, I'd probably go for that club. But instead, we're going to go for the club below. Oh, that's way slow. My thumb just didn't move there. Still going to be on the fairway, thankfully. But yeah, that's absolutely terrible shot.
Setting up here from
Thumb
above
just
the
didn't
green.
cooperate. Just didn't move. Again, just one of these things when you're playing cold on the day. This might be the perfect shot. Down 23 feet. Let's think about this though. So we could divide that by 3. It's going to be somewhere like 8. So we're going to be playing like a 1, 3, 4. But with the wind though, 1, 2, 4 might be pretty cool. Maybe loft it a little bit. Downhill, loft it a little bit more. Let's just go for this. But you want to be careful not to loft these things over the top. Again, yeah, slow shot. Sorry to speed it up like that. I don't mean to do that. I just know when I've hit a bad shot, it frustrates me and I speed up the game.
This putt is way.
I've hit 2 horrible shots on this for some reason. I don't know what's gone on with this particular hole. Not quite as hard as I wanted this one to go. We're going to come up short.
No, that's going to wind up short.
Not a very well played hole at
Right,
all.
well
Just
done.
hit, my thumb just didn't cooperate and I hit 2 bad shots.
And
Nothing more to
that'll
say
keep you
about that.
at 6 under for
Definitely
the
could.
round.
I think if I'm warmed up on this,
Heads up, wind
on a
from
round like
right
this,
to left
I can
on
do
this
quite
one.
well. But not when you're playing like this. Not when your thumb's not cooperating and you're playing cold. But I don't mind. I don't care. People see me play cold or play well. It doesn't matter. I'm showing off the course here, and that's what this video is about. But yeah, I mean here, it's nice for you to hit maybe left side here and hope that on this kind of what kind of shape would you call this bunker? well, whatever shape it is, you want to hit to the left side and let that kind of that break take you back around. Let's just go for it. I think the bunker not really in play here, but nice views again, of course, of the river. Nice shot though.
Come on, ball, kick to the right.
Aiming more to the right there, but didn't matter in the end. Like, we're not really hitting that
And if this goes, you could get
backstop.
down there to 7 under
This is a
par.
very difficult putt that we've left ourselves. We may as well have just gone for the pin, to be honest. But I didn't bother trying to actually, work out the distances and such. It's way too short, but never mind.
Could have used a little bit more
You
power,
can see I'm
I
not
think.
really on my game in this video, sadly.
3
But hopefully
feet.
it doesn't take away from the actual experience of the course itself.
That's what we needed in there for par.
6 under for the round.
Teeing off on a short par 5. on
Short
this
par 5. Maybe we can bag an eagle here, then make up for some missed opportunities. We're going to hit over this hill on the left side. You could maybe even hit up here, right? No, this is tee boxes, okay, maybe not. This is only 495 yards with the wind in our favour. Just take your shot, I think. This time we did hit a perfect shot. Rolls us off to the right hand side. There's some more
shot here on the
waterfalls. I
15th.
just want to take a quick look at this, Oh, it's hard to get the good views in this game sometimes, but yeah, got the waterfalls there. Tried to see if I could get a good view at least. 26 feet up. Probably want to go for this. This is a difficult pin position because if you look where the pin actually is, it's fading you off to the back end and then also the front end on the right. So back left, front right. There's no great way of landing this, but we can just try our best anyway. Just hit the shot. Maybe try and put some backspin on. Difficult pin position. I think one of the more difficult pin positions for the for number
Tell
1.
you what, that was some,
Pin position is 1.
that's some great golf I just saw on this hole.
But this is for eagle though.
Putt.
I forgot about the fact that it was a short par 5,
Here's a putt for
and we
eagle.
can actually make an eagle here if we get this nice and if we've just, worked this out. I think this might be the right line here.
Oh, this one could drop.
It is the right line.
Yes, it drops. Fantastic putt. And you're 8 under par currently. Might need a
8
bit
under
more.
par.
We got a headwind on this hole.
Maybe we can make 10 under par if we do well. But look at the view in the background. It really does look quite spectacular, really. When you look in the distance, the way the river kind of goes around to those waterfalls. I don't know. I really enjoy looking at holes like this, but this is kind of in between clubs for us. I'm going to have to really put on the loft here. Hope that's going to be enough. Might not be, but not much I can do about it if it's not. Try and hit a perfect shot. Damn, that didn't feel fast at all. The
Heading
first
left.
shot today that really, I feel is like one of those random shots that comes out sometimes. That one I hit really
Shot here on
softly.
the 16th.
Strange. I always find it strange when that happens. Bit frustrating as well. We maybe have to pitch this one. The lowest pitch we can have is this. It's about as good as I could have hit it, to be honest. I mean, the funny thing is there is, yeah, you get the right distance probably, but the angle that you're coming in at the ball trajectory is a little bit flat, a little bit shallow, so it's just going to bounce across, especially when you hit the knuckle of the green. The knuckle, the fringe of it, whatever you want to call it. But we got that put in. That's for par as well. That was a great par save.
You at 8 under for this round.
Par 4 for this one.
Actually, we could have made 11 under. I thought that was the 17th that we just played. So this hole here, we've got two choices of fairway here. No, actually this is for the other hole. Never mind me. But it does look like it kind of leads. Oh, maybe not. Okay, let's just go for this.
Oh,
Yeah, I felt like a better shot, if I'm honest. It really did. Really felt like a better shot there. Little sandy bridge there. It really does look natural, like how this actually would be in real life, if it was actually a real course. Pitch 20 feet up. Probably going to put a little bit of backspin loft on. Not too much though. Just try and get the ball to stop. Actually, maybe not too much at all. So this green, you know, uphill, but you really want to land it exact, and hopefully it should stop. Maybe you want to land it more on the right hand side here. But it's a tiered green as well. You know, just because you're playing on pins number one, doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to be the easiest tees. I don't think these pins, if I get the words right, are actually easy at all. Seems like a nice shot. Hit the pin maybe? Oh, if that had hit the pin, that would have been great. But we did, the ball did stop nicely, so I'll take it.
Nicely done for the birdie.
Sitting at 9 under for the round.
And a heads up.
Okay, we're hitting over the waterfalls here. Let's take another view there. Over the waterfalls. Just taking a nice view of what this course has to offer. Bit slow there. No, not too bad. We might be lucky enough to stay on.
So this will nestle itself nicely in the fairway.
The rhythm's not quite there yet. I need to play a couple more rounds. Oh no, don't do this.
My bad.
They go straight into the heavy
off
rough.
me.
Look at this horrible lie that we've just been given. That is, I'm sorry, but that is like, I mean, we did hit a slow shot, so maybe we deserve it, but to just slightly roll into the rough and get a 69% lie here. The roughs in this game, I've said it time and time again, there's a reason why you'd much rather land in bunkers than roughs in this game, much rather. You get like at least a 10% bonus or better lie on in the bunkers. And yeah, so just if you have a choice, I'd always pick bunkers. Again, so look at this green. On the bottom tier on the front, does have a bit of a backstop, so maybe one of the easier pins. Bunkers left and right if you were to miss-hit this. But overall, this should be okay. You want to go slightly left because the ball's below our feet. Not mega left though. And I took some loft off because it's uphill with the wind in our face. Hopefully this is going to be fine. Oh, it's a pitch. It's a pitch. Oh my gosh.
Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit.
This is one of my mistakes
For your fourth stroke here.
I make all of the time in this game. All of the time. I don't realise I'm hitting a pitch because the shot is too long for me to expect it to be a pitch. I don't look at the word at the top right that says pitch. I just think it's going to be a full shot. So it irritates. Honestly, it's the most irritating thing in the game for me. Is the fact that it gives you pitches by default in shots which I don't think should be pitches. But it's just what the game does, so you've got to deal with it, I guess.
Here's a 14-foot putt.
Should be able to get this. I think somewhere around here is probably fine.
It's getting there.
Just flatten out a little bit, so yeah.
And that putt will go down, and you
Finish with the bogey there. But
Ending off a fantastic round of 8 under today.
you know, again, one of the annoyances of the game. I love this game so much. I just think there's obviously with any game you play, you know, there's a few things I wish were different. I wish it didn't by default give you a pitch shot in a shot that I don't think should be a pitch, because I often just have a little lapse in concentration. It's obviously my fault, really. I should be looking at what it tells you, what type of shot it is, but I play it as if the backswing is going to be a normal shot. Obviously with the pitch, you have a long backswing, at least the timing, and then when you go ahead and hit it, you know, if you think you don't have a pitch, you're gonna hit it way short. But anyway, enough of the mechanics of the game. Let's talk about the course. I really enjoyed that course. It really did succeed in my view of giving the vibe of being played in, you know, a nice area that it's supposed to be based in. It looked really natural. I liked the greens. They posed a nice challenge. I think we scored -8 there on pretty... I didn't play that well. Playing cold and doing stupid things like hitting... or thinking I'm playing the wrong type of shot, etc. But, you know, I think there's some good challenges there that can be posed in this course, especially with wind, if you have some high wind conditions. I just think it's enjoyable. You know, I like it when they make courses that not only look nice, but they're made nice with the way the greens are laid out and such. So yeah, with that said, hope you enjoyed the video, even with bits of sketchy play here and there. Anyway guys, until next time, take care.